Reagan, thank you for that live report. A Vermont man has accepted a plea agreement in a federal double murder case of two Western Massachusetts men tied to a drug ring, a deal that spares him from a possible death sentence but could still lock him up for life. Prosecutors say Theodore Bland and two others were part of a drug trafficking operation when in February 2023, 21-year-old Jaheim Solomon of Pittsfield and Eric White of Chicopee were both shot to death and dumped off a back road in Eden, Vermont. The bodies were found in a wooded area. Federal investigators say they linked Bland to the killings through social media messages and allege he asked others to help move the victims' bodies to where they were discovered. By accepting a plea agreement, Bland removes the death penalty from the case, but he now faces sentencing on 7 counts with a maximum penalty of life in prison.